blood so mad. Feel
You're live.
coagulating. I'm sitting
Good
here just
morning, everybody. How are you this morning?
contemplating
It's a morning,
under the
Thursday
tree.
morning,
Knows no regulations.
August 22nd,
Full of senators
2024.
who pass legislation and marches alone
A lot of
campaign
stuff is coming up. A
education.
lot of stuff is coming out.
When human respect is disintegrating,
And
this
Kamala
whole
Harris
crazy
still
world
did not receive one
too
vote
frustrating.
during the primary for president of the United States.
What's that?
She didn't. Kamala Harris did not receive one vote for the president of the United States. She was she was tagging along as the vice president for Joe
Tagging
Biden.
along,
So
singing a
nobody
song.
voted for this one.
No,
And
she
in
was
the
installed.
primary, in the beginning, when she did run for the president, she had such low numbers, she had to drop out because nobody voted for her.
She looked like a man. I'm sorry, she's a
Who knows
dick.
what you guys are doing? Who knows what Americans are thinking or the Democrats are thinking when they accept her? You know you're destroying democracy, right?
You can understand, like maybe 30% of those people at the DNC are real um everyday average Joes that are Democratic. They
Yeah.
know they like Kamala for whatever reason. Kamala la la la.
Kamala,
But the other 70% are paid.
right.
You have probably three different sets of people. You get people that got paid 15 an hour or 150 to show up or blah blah blah. That seems to be a regular thing for the Democrats. Then you
Right.
got the people that probably 5 or 10% of Americans that actually believe that these people are good. There's not many of them. Don't listen to the media or the news. And
Right.
then you have the people who, if they didn't follow the DNC, they'd be behind bars already, which they
Right.
are. I'm just telling you guys so you can understand it like that, the truth of it, right? You got the people that have been bribed, that have done something wrong, that deserve jail time, felonies, blah, blah, blah. These are all part of the DNC, and the rhinos,
Are we
right?
30 today?
Obviously.
Yeah.
So there's three types of Democrats, all right? They're all bought and paid, all bought and paid, and criminals from for 60, 70, 80 years, maybe longer. Well, you want to go back to the wars. You going? Okay.
Yeah, he's laying down.
Oh, is he? Okay.
I'll leave it open in case anything else is open for.
Okay.
Okay. Love you.
There you
John loves you all.
go.
Probably. Probably not. Not my husband. He's a very good man. Very good man.
He's a good man. Definitely. All right.
Oh,
Everybody is shared too. So
you shared. I'm just doing a couple. I never share to any groups, not when we go live. I wonder what would happen if I did it.
so they did another
Afraid.
poll. They
Be
did another
afraid.
poll and they asked, do you believe racism is the number one issue in the country?
No, no,
Absolutely not.
no,
97% said no.
no. Only the dimwits that really have a fucking problem because they were not born a
Mhm.
different nationality are the ones
Right.
that really, they're the ones that have the problem.
Yeah.
I've never
Everybody
seen
else
a black
seems to
man, a
be
Hispanic
comfortable
man
in
that
their
weren't
skin.
proud to be Hispanic or black. I've
Yeah.
never seen a Chinese man like not celebrate their New Year.
Right.
Give it up. Give it up. They picked on black people. I don't know why. They could, and then they tried the Chinese. Don't you get it? Don't you get it? It's all, I always say this, it's a game. It's a bad game of Risk.
It is.
Think what I think. I'm going to make you think what I want you to think. Black people, there's another thing. They say there's only like what, 12, 14% of black in the United States. I mean, that's been since I can remember, like 20 years ago. And I
Yeah,
still looked it up and it went from 12 to 14%, something like that. Bullshit, motherfuckers. Bullshit.
there's got to be
Yeah.
more. You
Oh,
think there's more?
oh, heck yeah.
I do too. I do too.
Oh,
I do. Yeah.
really?
I think
Look at
there's,
you two. Like, look at the
I
American
just think, I don't know, man. I
population.
just,
There's tons of them. And they're coming out in the
just
open
don't look
arms,
at people
man.
like that. Man. I just don't look at people like that.
Oh,
You know, you
you're
guys,
made to because they're
yeah,
making you.
I just don't. Yeah, I am. I'm seeing it now because you guys, everybody's throwing it in my face so hard. But I really try. I don't know if I try, but I really don't see color differences. Okay, so your skin's black.
Colors.
Okay, so what? Your skin
It's
is
all
white.
about the
So what?
person.
You're pink.
Their
You're brown. So fucking what? Who gives a fuck?
it's
You're
ethnicity that
smart. You're
bothers
smart, and I
people.
like it.
Listen, some people celebrate Christmas on the 7th. We had this
Mhm,
discussion the other day,
mhm.
and some celebrate it on the 25th and some on the 24th.
It's
Who
fine.
the fuck cares? It's not about skin. They made it about skin color. Let's take the people that look so
No,
different and come from tribes.
it's
We
what you
all came
like.
from tribes, asshole. We were all fucking
At
cavemen
one
at one
time we
point.
were, yeah. We
Give
had
me
to
a
because that
break.
was the only way to survive was in a group of us, you know, because when
The
people
only
are in a
way to
group, they're
survive.
stronger.
That's right. The start of the Canterbury Tales.
Mhm.
It's a survival when people come together of good nature,
It used to be
right?
survival of the fittest. It used to be, but
It's
now it's
no,
not.
Darwin was probably Mason. I bet Mama Helen would
It's
say
not
Darwin
anymore.
was Masonic. I bet he is because it's not that. Because
Yeah.
unity, it's not survival of the fittest. We're not animals.
Not
We are
anymore.
animals, technically.
No, in the beginning it was, but now
We
it's
have
not.
brains, yo. We
We're
have
a
a
lot
different
smarter than
language.
that.
I don't know. Some animals are smarter than us, I believe.
Yeah. They sometimes I believe they are too,
A
you
lot
know.
of people say their dog is much smarter than their best friends and such. But
Right.
it, it- it's a difference. There's more of a difference. Um, they're pushing a difference on us, but there is
Right.
not.
Mhm.
We're all human. It's the only
Are
other
we?
thing.
Are we human? It's just what we call ourselves.
Well,
Because
that's
we've gone through a
we get
phase
more
and
people
named
on. We'll talk
ourselves.
about
We've
that.
named everything. Who the heck
What?
knows what we are? We named everything. What does other people call us? Or what entities, I should say, around the universe? Because I know we're not the only ones. What do they call us? You know? They can't
Right.
call us Earthlings because they don't really I don't do they know us? Do they know this planet as Earth too? Hmm, who knows? They
Yes.
might call us a number.
Yeah, well, Earth has a lot of names. There's Terra, which is like, I believe, like
Well,
greenery.
yeah, but that's a
Gaia,
human name again, or a name from Earth.
Gaia. Where the fuck did that come from? Is it
Yeah, I
old
don't know.
Latin? I would know it, I
I
guess.
don't know. Who knows?
Let me look that up.
Who knows? Who just knows? I mean, it's not like
Tell me about, while I'm looking this up, I want to know because you said something about them wearing really wonderful outfits while talking to poor people.
no. Well, of course, that would be Obama again. See, that's what I don't get about those people. It's all they've always said this too. Even when I was younger, it
Freak.
was all those dang rich people. They're not paying their fair share of taxes. And it was always the rich people saying that the rich people aren't paying their fair share of taxes, just like Obama. She's wearing a $3,000 pantsuit, $3,000, and she's saying, "You
Most
rich
people
people
don't have
don't
that in their
pay
bank
your fair
accounts.
share." Who do you guys think is in charge of the DNC and the RNC? It's called rich people. And don't sit there and tell me, well,
It's called rich
yeah,
people.
you are. Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. You've stolen enough money from the people that you've got over $1 million. You're rich. Okay, you stole the money. You've stolen the money. So I don't understand these people that say that criticize people for not paying their taxes when they're doing the same freaking thing they are. So in other words, she had no to say. Rich people like paying their fair share of taxes. She's one of the rich people. And remember, when they went into office, the Obamas, when they went into office, they weren't worth very much money, but they sure came out of office worth a lot of money. Now they're worth hundreds of millions of dollars. How does that happen? When all you are is a senator or the president. You're not supposed to become a rich man off of it. You're not supposed to become filthy rich off of it.
Well,
That's
isn't
not what
that
it was
just
designed to do. But yet these people are becoming rich off of it. Rich off of the backs of the American people, stealing our taxes, not giving us our fair share. Who are they to give themselves a raise when everybody else on Medicaid, Medicare need money too, and the people that
right?
pay into their Social Security, they should give that a raise instead of them getting a raise. They should take some of their money away because they sure as the heck ain't doing their job. When you take a bill and you load it crap from the Democrats and the Republicans just to get them passed, that's wrong. You should hammer out each deal until it's done, until you come to an agreement, no matter how long it takes. I don't understand why these people can't do that. Why can't we do it on the computer now? They don't need to be over there because half the time, none of them are in the chamber.
Hmm.
It's just the person who's speaking. Well, I'll listen to it later. You think they really listen to it later? Really? You think so? Right.
Very interesting. Wow, you got a lot to say today, Joe.
I'm just
I mean,
saying.
I'm behind you 100%. Just
That's just the way I see these rich people talking about the other rich people not paying their fair share of taxes. When you know damn well it's them themselves not paying taxes.
now, who do I think? What do I think is happening? Who do I think was up there?
Actors.
Right.
It
So
doesn't it doesn't matter if they're actors or not. They're still wearing the $3,000 outfits, criticizing the rich people for not paying their fair share of taxes.
yeah, I'm not
You
disagreeing. No, you've
know?
made a totally great point. In fact, I
Just
couldn't
doesn't
agree
make any
more
sense
myself.
to me. I don't know if it makes sense to you or not.
Of course it does, because if you want people to see the Obamas, you know, criticizing the rich while
Mhm.
wearing the rich what the rich wear. In fact, I have a meme about something like that. Like Ivanka was wearing a $300 dress and Jill, or they have a daughter, right? What's Jill and no, it's not her daughter. What's their daughter's name? Ashley?
Who
No, it wasn't the Biden's daughter. I can't remember, but it was
I
like
can't
probably
remember.
Obama's daughter wearing like a $3,000 dress. Why do you need, I don't know. I would buy cheap shit because after wearing it enough, I'd be able to
Right,
buy different stuff instead of wearing
right.
the same crap and then eventually become paint clothes. So I was very, was always happy with that. I don't know.
It's we got ex-Democrat says Matt Gaetz is the best member of Congress. Well, I don't know if he's the best member, but he's a good guy. He really is. And he did win his primary too. He won it against that Navy veteran guy, I guess, over there
What
down
was
there in
his name? The
Florida.
Navy veteran? Do we know?
Let me
Just
look it up
curious.
real quick because
Of
I do
course, I'm
remember.
happy Matt won. Matt
Yeah,
is
I
my,
am
I
too.
love Matt.
Well, he's not afraid to stand up against these people, and that's what we
Why
need.
he's
People
not
got to
vice president is not.
yeah, you got to fight. Aaron
Why wasn't he
Dimmock.
vice presidential pick? I mean, because he had to stay where he is, really?
Yeah, his name was Aaron Dimmock. See, and this tells you something else.
Matt
Aaron
Gates is not
Dimmock
the
was
original Matt
backed by
Gates.
Kevin McCarthy. Okay.
Oh
Kevin
God.
McCarthy
Okay.
is supposedly a Republican, but he's mad because Matt Gaetz ousted him from the speakership. McCarthy was never a good speaker because he kept siding with the Democrats. Man, we gotta fight these people. You can't be on their side.
Fight, fight, fight.
You gotta fight. Did you see Trump?
I'm
He said,
fake.
fight, fight.
I just feel
You
I
got to
can't
stand
help
up
it.
and fight. That's why I'm doing this.
I
That's why
should
I'm
love it.
sitting with Carolyn and we talk. And let me tell you, sometimes we fight. We fight. Yeah, hell yeah. Because there's not, nobody agrees on everything.
You
But
and I?
yeah, but still, this is America and this is our country, and we got to fight for it. We all have to fight for it.
Usually when we
So,
fight, it's our emotions getting in the way.
yeah. Well, I don't. Yeah, and look, McCarthy's a bad guy. He's a bad guy. He's he's been up there
He's a
with him
bad
with
dude.
up there in Congress for a long time also. So he's also learned how to steal our money. All of them that have been up there for so long have learned how to steal our money. Now they're starting to say, "Hey, wait a minute, those guys are doing it. Those guys are doing the bad stuff, not me. Them all." But they are too. Because if any of them accepted any monies from these foreign countries, if any of them did, they're corrupt and they should be taken out. They should
Prison.
not be in Congress. I'm
Hawkeye,
sorry.
please
They
stop.
shouldn't be.
You
And
don't hear the dog, huh?
why do
No.
we let other countries be represented in our Congress? Our Congress is for us, not for
Oh, I
other
love the post you
countries,
put up about China
such
owning.
as Ilhan Omar. Come on, people. Get rid of her.
Doesn't China own like a lot of land in America? I've
Yeah,
only
there
been
you go.
saying that
Well, we put up
they
posts
own
about that.
Washington, D.C. They own a lot in
None of these
Washington,
people
D.C.
should own any of any of it. Why are they being allowed to sell this property without our approval? Isn't that part of our country? I didn't, and you know what? I didn't vote some of these people in. So why is it some of these things that they're doing? They should require the people's vote, such as selling China our country. That should never happen. Selling Russia our uranium.
Right.
That should
Well,
never happen. Allowing China to come in and view our nuclear facilities. That should never happen. Never, ever, ever. And here's the biggest thing, because they did it when I was in the military too. We should not be training these other countries in warfare. How stupid. You're teaching
it's not
them
like you see
how to
now,
kill
now,
us.
Joe, if you think like I do, right? And every country has these evil people in it,
Mhm,
right?
mhm.
What's the leading country? Besides maybe China, Russia, or the US. So these are the places that are going to have the most training facilities available.
Right.
They're all I will still to this day call them UN soldiers. They're barbarians. If you read up on what these things, they're not even I wouldn't even
Oh yeah,
consider them
you watch what
human.
when they start doing what they're doing, they rape and pillage.
Yes. I was not exaggerating. They go
Hmm.
to third world countries. There'll be
They rape and
250 of these
pillage.
fucking barbarians, and they will just
Hmm.
they don't care.
Well,
They're
that's what
so
warfare was all
inbred,
about.
a lot
See,
of them.
a lot of soldiers back in the day became soldiers because they were actually allowed, after they conquered, allowed to rape and pillage these places.
Right?
Yeah.
That's
Those
right. You
so
got that everywhere. That's not just the Hamas, though, people. Wake up.
exactly. That was
It's in
everywhere.
every fucking
Everywhere.
country. They
Everywhere.
have even the Vatican. Okay? Even the blessed Vatican.
Oh yeah,
People. Okay,
they all did it.
they're
All
all over.
throughout the ages, they
And
did
that's
it.
what Trump had to get rid of. That's what Q had to get rid of.
We have some really bad actors, and we always wanted to turn the other way. I don't want to see that over there. I don't want to see that bad stuff over there. We'll just let that be. And I'll go over this way where it's nice and shiny and happy and everything's good while that black stuff over there festers. You gotta clean it out, man. You
They're
gotta clean the
sorry,
corners.
Birch.
You gotta clean the corners.
That's right. Clean the corners.
Hi, Helen.
Hi, Helen. Hi, Birch.
Hi, Birch. They're
let me
sorry.
see.
Yeah, they're
Read off,
sorry. I know. So sorry.
read off the number to me. It should be in your messenger because we'll stay on for another
Okay.
hour. I'll stay
Yeah,
on for
you
another
ready?
hour.
Are you guys
Apparently,
ready?
today is very.
Yeah.
No.
It's
Read it off to me so I can pin it. Go on. Go. Just go.
874-9277-6400. That's
And
the
the
number.
password.
And the passcode is 609784.
Somebody put it in the chat. 86753. Oh, that was Jeff. Jeff did that in Megafunk.
Yeah, no,
I'm like,
sorry, that
no,
was
it's
funny.
not an 80s pop song, please.
Yeah, that was funny.
Yeah, it's cute.
Mhm.
So there you go, guys. That is the number and passcode. Doesn't look exactly brilliant, but since even Joe couldn't get on this morning through the link, Zoom,
Mhm.
you know, I paid a lot of money for you for the last 5 years, Zoom. Please get your shit working. I could say the same about Clipchamp and a bunch of other things that I use. You know, I actually pay a shitload of money to do free shit. So I'd like
Mhm.
it at least to be working. Thank you.
Right,
Come again.
right.
Thank you. Come again.
Hey, others who won their primaries was Nancy Mays of South Carolina and Eli Crane of Arizona.
Nancy Mays, I know. Eli.
Yep. Good job to
Right.
them.
That sounds familiar. Yeah. Hey,
Eli Crane of
bravo.
Arizona.
Bellissimo. Magnifique. Sissy bon. Let's talk different languages today.
Ooh,
P-A-J-S-U-S-C.
wow.
No,
Now
not
they're
it.
saying, look, they're saying Kevin McCarthy needs to be excommunicated from the Republican Party. He spent $3 million trying to unseat Matt
Not
Gaetz.
Republican. Right. Well,
That guy, Kevin McCarthy's a piece of shit.
there's a few things. I mean, there is no such thing as Republicans and Democrats. We got to stop the nonsense. There is
Yep,
only and should always be MAGA. Like, I don't want it to be the term,
right.
but I also don't want independence to be the term. We are a
Yeah,
constitutional republic, so
right.
we should be all constitutional Republicans.
Yeah, you got to look at somebody's what
Kind of
they're
like that.
doing, what they do, what they've
Yeah.
done.
You got a
That's
bunch
how
of
you
evil
know a
out there
good
trying to
person.
destroy the good and trying to take us over.
That's right. That's how
Let's
you
get the
know
bad
it's
guys
a
out of
good
the
person.
way.
What do they do when everybody's backs are turned? That's
Are you
what you need
kidding?
to
They do
know.
it right in front of us, fuckers, and we don't even know it. We're
We're not
so
paying attention
dumb.
because we're not paying attention. We should
No,
pay attention to what these people are doing.
right?
They don't just put people in the office just to put them in.
No.
That's just not right.
Many were installed. We're
Yes.
lucky to get like people like John Kerry in, good going Louisiana, and Jim
Mhm.
Jordan. I don't know how Jim got in Ohio.
Oh, look at that. The DNC television, they dropped in ratings 22% since 2016. That's bad. And they sit there and they're saying that they're above Trump. They're not above Trump, man. These polls saying that she's winning and she's gaining ground on Trump. No, she.
What I saw from the DNC again, I was not watching it. I just caught a bit of it. Um, there were the two parents that went up that lost their 23-year-old son in Israel and Gaza.
Mhm.
and he did so by saving people. Um, they were wearing the number 103, and really, I don't want to know. Stop with the cliches. That's so ridiculous. It's not going to help nothing. What they did, I admire, because they're telling the world people are held captive, and they need to be let go. I do admire that. Do I believe these two Jewish people that got up? No. No. I know it was 320 days, they said, so 103, 320 days since their son has been gone. The sun looked dark. For some reason, the sun didn't even look Israeli to me. That's besides the point. I don't care. 320 days she got up. I would have been crying through that. They should have both been crying through that whole thing. What are they, stone? Do they really just, it matters to get the word out more? I just did not like it. I didn't like it. There's something wrong with you. Like, what did Kamala do? Did she fly a plane or something? She was in a plane.
She was before she went down into the DNC, she circled 15 minutes so she could watch her husband's
What ridiculous is this?
speech.
Okay,
But yet
so
they're
the
talking about
people,
they're talking about using fossil fuels. And what do you think a jet
that's what I
uses?
was just gonna say. That's what I was just, the
15 minutes.
people that know that are all green are flying, wasting 15 minutes. Do you understand what an
Why?
act this is?
Exactly.
But
Why?
Joe, that's why it's an act. That's why these are fake
Exactly.
people.
These
It's
they got to be fake people because
that
why would
big
you
TV
circle?
in the background was a. Did you know there was no
Mhm.
big TV in the background of the RNC? Not that I saw.
I
And
didn't
if
see
there
it.
was one, it might have been for a few minutes and then they put it away. You see, when you have a big TV in the background, you could make almost anything appear.
That's right. You sure can.
Oh, let's show them what did you send me, Joe?
Oh, I sent you a picture of that. Oh, that was
Is
happened
it
a couple of
a couple
years
of
ago.
years ago?
And so it's been a few years, I don't know how long ago it was, but God,
Oh, yeah.
look at
I'm
that.
so sorry about this picture. I
For all you women out there.
might have to share. They're not
That-
dangerous to humans, but every woman wants one. I'm so
well, one, two, three, four, five. Five of, five.
oh god. We have
That's for
more
a
than
party.
5 orifices. So is
That's
this
for a
the one?
party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
hate the volume.
it's like, wow. If they can
Okay.
do that, I mean, this was a while ago. I don't know how long ago.
I mean, you keep saying a while ago.
A
You
few
can.
years ago, I'm sure. Why won't it play?
I didn't play it yet.
Oh,
I put the sound. I was trying to see if they had more information on it, but
wait till you see it.
Hello, welcome. What's your name?
So I'm Tom Graham from Australia.
And I'm Chris Humay from Belgium.
How did you meet?
So actually, we started a company about a year ago, and because it was during the pandemic, we only actually met in person 2 days ago.
during the pandemic.
And
Right.
what is your talent?
So our company's called Metaphysic, and we use artificial intelligence to create hyperreal content. And so we're going to invite our good friend
Like this
Daniel
is
Emmett on
new.
stage, who you guys are familiar with from a previous season.
I remember who Daniel is.
And we're going to show the audience something kind of amazing.
How are you, everybody?
Amazing. That's what they're doing.
Nice to see everyone. You were on how many years ago?
4 years ago.
And you were amazing.
And you're a very good singer. So how did you meet?
We met because, of course, I'm fans of what they do online, and they're fans of AGT. And when they asked me to be a part of this wonderful, unique, original thing they're going to do, I couldn't say no.
All right, come on, let's go.
Well, look, you're very mysterious. I don't want to ask anything else.
Nobody
Good luck.
has time for your
Okay,
bullshit.
Daniel, take it away.
Say it and get
There
over
you
it.
go. Watch.
What did they put together?
By now they've gotten it smaller. That thing has gotten smaller.
That is quite a camera.
I'd be surprised if I hadn't seen it yet. Not this in general, but
You know our love was meant to be.
Can you see that? See that? They are.
And I want you here with me. For tonight until the
he's got a lovely
What
voice
is
too.
real?
But didn't I
What
just
is
say
real?
that with the television behind you, I look, I
See?
don't know much, but I just do. Just know it.
There you go.
Unfreaking real.
Isn't that wild? Was it that wild?
Yeah. But you see, this shit. All right, so we've been seeing this. They've been making cartoons out of people. They've been making them. All right. The first time that I saw like a Renoir edition of, I have drawings of myself done by computer by Renoir, and I think I have another one by, one's Renoir and the other one I'm not sure. Probably Picasso or something. I don't remember what I picked. That's 20 years ago. They had machines, you go and sit and they draw you and then it comes out. And so no, this is not amazing to me that they got this far. It really isn't.
Yeah, this was a while back, so they're farther ahead now than they were back a few
Joe,
years.
what I'm trying to
That's what
say
I
is
was
the
saying.
military has been doing this for over 50 years.
Yeah.
The good thing about seeing this is not that I believe in America's Got Talent. I don't even believe that's Simon. I think Simon's been gone for an awful long time. He probably touched little boys, no doubt. But that it's teaching people. It's teaching people the truth. Regardless how late it is, I've been saying that the military has 50 to 100 years more advancement in sciences and God knows, probably even theology, our books, our secrets. Like I said the other day, there was a parachuter, and I couldn't believe it. And he was over the Egyptian pyramids, flying over Egypt, parachuting, and he got the camera to look on top of the pyramid where there's writing. People, why is there writing on top of the pyramid? Flat writing, right? Who's looking down at the pyramids? Did we fly back then? Did we have parachutes back then? Were we capable? See how much they hid from us? Everything from technology. The good people had the technology. Now we have it and we're using it against them. You're not seeing Kamala Harris. You're not seeing Biden. Well, God knows where he went. You haven't been seeing Hunter. You haven't been seeing Jill. They're all dead.
Yeah.
They're all dead. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Not so sorry.
I'd still like to know whose cocaine they brought that was found in the White
It's got
House.
cocaine in it. Well, that's because the good guys put it in there. Wake people up. Well, if you don't know that there wasn't cocaine while Trump was in office in the White House, but there's cocaine while Obama, not Obama. Obama, we saw pot. I think we saw pictures of him smoking pot. I don't give a shit. But coke is another thing to have in the White House, Hunter. All right.
Ooh, I
Yeah.
don't even like that.
I know, right?
Ooh, I don't like that at all.
Ryan Fournier.
Why would
Breaking.
you give a
DNC
human trafficker amnesty?
Can I
fucking
read
idiot,
it out
and
loud
gang them?
before you start bitching? Breaking. DNC platform supports the U.S. Citizenship Act, which calls for amnesty for human traffickers and gang members. On top of that, it would remove welfare restrictions for immigrants and allow those who are deported to return to U.S. soil. This act itself will destroy America. America.
Yeah.
Now you could go on about it.
That is the worst thing I've ever seen in my life.
It is, isn't it?
That right there is written by a non-American. That says, fuck you, Americans. This country ain't yours. This is everybody's around the
Right.
world.
That's
Fuck
pretty
you,
much what they're
Americans.
trying to do. Instead of go by the olden laws, the golden laws, the beautiful constitutional laws,
Yeah,
they want to
you
just
better
take it
stand
over
up
and rip it
fight.
apart. But who would want to do that? Who would want to rip such a good thing apart where most of the world are counting on Americans and our government to fucking, they're waiting for Trump to come back.
Mhm.
Why? Because they know that
Ooh.
Satan's around.
That's
All right,
right.
let's go. This is
This
so
is-
fucking
The people against the governments. The people
Guys,
against
I
the
learned a
government.
lot from Monty Python at a very, very young age.
Yeah.
Can't make
Movement, Reg. Why are you always on about women, Stan? I want to be one. What? I want to be a woman. From now on, I want you all to call me Loretta. What? It's my right as a man.
Oh, why do you want to be Loretta, Stan?
I want to have babies. You want to have babies? It's every man's right to have babies if he wants them. But you can't have babies. Don't you oppress me. I'm not oppressing you, Stan. You haven't got a womb. Where's the fetus going to gestate? You're going to keep it in a box?
Here, I've got an idea. Suppose you agree that he can't actually have babies, not having a womb, which is nobody's fault, but that he can have the right to have babies.
Good idea, Judith. We shall fight the oppressors for your right to have babies, brother. Sister, sorry. What's the point? What? What's the point of fighting for his right to have babies when he can't have babies? It is symbolic of our struggle against oppression. Women have a perfect right to play a part in our movement, Reg. Why are you always on about women, Stan? I want to be one. What? I want to be a woman. From now on, I want you all to call me Loretta. What? It's my right as a man.
Oh, why do you want to be Loretta, Stan?
I want to have babies. You want to have babies?
I mean, really? Really? Did they take it cute? I'm not sure. What was this one? What was this one when he hangs on the cross at the end? Life of Brian with all the nude women? It's not my cup of tea, but I get it. Wasn't there another one? I thought I had another one. Oh, yeah, I showed that one. Yeah, Schumer
Pretty good.
just huddling like a child. He
Yep.
is huddling. Let me see if Mama Helen sent anything good. She always does. There's the number again. Let's see what Mama Helen sent.
It stood up to me.
Yeah, but we can forget about him. Yeah, it was just one ant.
One ant. Yeah, you're right. It's just one ant.
Yeah, boss, they're puny.
Puny. Say, let's pretend this grain is a puny little ant. Did that hurt?
Nope.
Well, how about this one?
Are you kidding?
How about this?
That's what I'm talking about. That's why I want you guys to come on.
You let one ant stand up to us, then they all might stand up.
That's what we gotta
Those
do.
puny little ants outnumber us 100 to 1. And if they ever figure that out, there goes our way of life. It's not about food. It's about keeping those ants in line. That's why we're going back. Does anybody else want to stay?
He's quite the motivational speaker, isn't he?
Let me.
Let's ride!
You guys understand the message now? We are that just one ant. And if we unify, if we come together, everything changes very quickly. But if we...
There was that ant.
Love it. Very
That's what
bad
we need to do
news.
right there. Get together and stop these people.
Well, that's what we're trying to do very simply on this Zoom live, who nobody seemed to want to join us today, but that's okay. It is just, we have to get a schedule going. And I think for sure we're going to do it once a week. Sundays,
Least.
either, what?
At least.
At least once a week where we have the live chat. I keep trying every day right now. And we get people in, some coming in a little too late.
Yeah. So we know Sunday's a bad day. So
Sunday doesn't seem like a good day unless it's
It
in the
doesn't.
afternoon. We try, but then
Yeah.
if people know, maybe they'll come in. But then all we have is Tuesday for you.
Yeah.
Saturday was a really good day.
It
We
was a
can't
good
do it.
day. But I'm not off that day.
I could do it alone, but that kind of sucks.
Yeah.
Joe is my. You can't get in Zoom. What the hell? All right,
So,
Mama, you're gonna have to.
something's got to be wrong. But I know I couldn't get in
Does it
through.
surprise you
Sent
that
me a
they're
link this morning. I couldn't get
Right, you couldn't get in through.
in. Yeah.
You have
We
try
doing?
uninstalling Zoom, Mama, and reinstalling, or turn off your tablet and restart it, or your phone and restart it. But honestly, I it just doesn't surprise me. I can't imagine. Well, I can. They don't want. I don't know if they want us all to talk yet. We're a handful. Who the hell knows what they had planned? And I'm talking about the good guys.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's the good guys stopping me, not the bad guys. Not anymore. They would have taken me down long ago. I mean, I got one strike for something so inferior to their belief system that I just don't even, I can't even understand what, and that was around Trump's assassination, ironically, attempt. Let's see. I don't know.
There's one you don't care about. Oprah Winfrey endorses Kamala Harris.
Oprah's dead. Oprah was a queen bee. She was a he. I'm pretty sure she was a he.
Mm.
And people, it's true. These guys are gay. They're so inbred that they don't care who the fuck they're fucking. Get it?
Mhm.
Look, if you can fuck your father and your mother and your sister and your brother, you think that they care? Do you really think that they care if they're fucking a woman or a man at one point? I mean, this is inbreeding for hundreds of
I mean,
years.
ugh. Mm-mm.
And they make fun of it. They make fun of like rednecks and stuff that look like they've been inbreeding, but truly it's them with extra makeup and little nose job here and little thingy done there for decades. Because otherwise they just don't look right. They don't look right. I keep telling you, people have blemishes. People have things. They have problems. They have dots and a web and what's that? Widow's peak I was thinking of. Not webbing. I hope. Well, some men have that web there. No, there's no like this. It's not just all plastic surgery for them, like to look better. It's not. They're created, man. Genetics. Says number 8 on valid. 8N valid? You mean that it's an invalid number? It's all right. We'll do it again later tonight or tomorrow. You're not off till Sunday, are you, Joe? Sundays. People like their Sundays, and I don't blame them. I don't want to sit here for 4 hours. What I want is 8 or 9 people in, no more than a dozen, because I think it gets a little too confusing, maybe even less than that. I'm not sure. And each person get about 20 minutes of speech and talk, whatever they want to say, whatever they want to go over, bring your own topic kind of thing.
Right.
We'll do it later. But Joe, before we go, I don't know if I'm gonna last with you till you get to work. The dogs are barking, they're mowing the lawn, but I wanted to know about AOC. Wasn't there something about AOC you said? because she always makes me laugh. If I only had a brain, I wouldn't believe me. It's like, mm-mm.
AOC. What was there about AOC?
Well, apparently she loves Kamala, right? So,
Yeah, of course she
Kamala,
does.
la, 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 Kamala, la.
Mm-mm.
It wasn't about liking Kamala, la, 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 la.
Mm-mm.
Was it about the border?
No.
Yes. Yes, it was.
It was about what?
The border. That she thought that Kamala, la, la, la,
Oh, yeah. No.
border.
Axios. Axios said that Kamala Harris is the best president for border security. Now, who believes that?
If that was true, it would have been done.
That woman never did
You
nothing.
know what's the best for border security? Going back to the constitutional laws.
We promised to fix it this time.
They always worked. Imagine that.
Yeah, we promised.
Imagine something that worked. We're making not work. Imagine that. Now, who would do that? Would good people do that? Or would Satan worshipers do that? I'm not going to stop. A lot of people just say Cabal, Illuminati. A lot of these people won't say how they're Luciferian.
Yes, they are.
They're fucking
Luciferian.
evil. Okay, I'm going to tell you how it is. And if you're scared, then go and get mama's hand.
That's
And
right.
sit down and pay attention. Because I'm going to scare you some more. I'm in a riot mood today. Okay. So that's what it was. Wait.
Okay.
You see, that's why I'm upset with people that went and even paid $5 for Netflix or Netflix, whatever it is, because AOC made over $1 million off of Netflix. Obama and blah, blah, blah. Now, things are changing. I have to say that I don't know what's going on with crypto. I don't know what's going on. I'm pretty sure Fox at this point we own Fox, the good guys. No, we probably do, because you know who should run the media? We should run the media. So I'm hoping that's one of Trump's ideas, maybe even Elon Musk. I don't, do you all believe in capitalism as if it's a god? But you know what's better than capitalism? Beautiful philosophy. It's better than a mechanical, economical capital. Nobody should be Elon Musk. That should be an impossibility. Why? Why should somebody have all those ideas and riches? Yes, there are people that work their ass off, but there are people that work their ass off every day and can't even afford dinner for their kids. That's wrong. Okay? So capitalism isn't all what it's cracked up to be. Stop, Republicans. All right? There's better philosophies that we don't understand. They never let us think about. Maybe there was a reason. I mean, I tried so hard in economics. I took 2 or 3 classes. I really tried. And I just couldn't do better than a C+. And you know what? I go with my gut. If it doesn't work for me, then it probably doesn't work for most people.
She calls me stupid.
Who called you stupid?
Huh?
Who called you
My
stupid?
my wife calls me stupid because I don't know. She says I'm not rich.
You're not. You can't.
Yeah,
What?
I'm not rich because my wife, she calls me dumb because I don't know. Because I don't. She says I don't. I'm not rich. I know economics. I know it really well.
I know. I handle no bills.
Yeah.
Since I met my husband and we lived together for we've been together over 20 years now.
Mhm.
He has taken care of. I will not. I'll give him money.
Yeah.
Take it. You need it. Don't even. Bills for energy, for stuff that the human race needs. Water.
Yeah.
That is my biggest fight. People fight for it across in Africa and in Indonesia and all these whatever countries that don't have running water through all their towns. We don't have good water here. They took our water. They
Yes,
put
they did.
fluoride in it.
So we made
Why do you think
good
there's
water
cemeteries?
to poison it. what we
Cemeteries
did.
is a bad thing because that shit gets in our soil. I love living next to a cemetery. Thank God there's a couple acres away, but it doesn't mean that water is good. Formaldehyde, people. You think it's going to stay in boxes? The ants and the rats and whatever else, they get in there, the moles, they eat it, they drag it out. See, people don't, it's the simplest thing. I don't know why I brought that up today, because it's kind of mundane, but it's the
Did
truth.
it come in this one?
Maybe you have to put in the number.
Maybe.
He's changing because he's going to work. He's got about a half hour to get there. All right. Well, Joe, I think we'll call it, because nobody came in anyhow, or Helen tried. Maybe other people did try and they couldn't get in. I know Helen did. I know you couldn't get in this morning, even
Yeah,
with just late.
you need to decide like right now if you're going to call it right now, or are you going to let me in on this one now when I change?
Go. Goodbye. We'll say goodbye.
Okay. I'll see you guys
We'll
now.
talk to you later.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll talk later, guys.
Should I open the
I
other
think
one?
we filled out most subjects anyhow.